Well, hello, my friends, and welcome to My Hobby Home. My name is Cathy. I would like to thank you so much for joining me today. If you are new here, welcome. We have lots of things to see. And if you're not new here, welcome back. I so appreciate you. Tonight, of course, I have my updates, but I have a couple other little things that's going to be included with the update. The first thing is thank you all so much for your kind words about the storms and stuff. We are safe. I thought it might come out clear if I said it because I read some of my replies and I'm like, that just don't sound right. So kind of let me tell you what happened. I live in North Louisiana and we had along with Texas and Mississippi and Alabama, I believe, we were hit with some very bad weather. Well, the storms were coming straight at us. So what I do, I'm terrified of the tornadoes. So what I do, now of course I watch Ryan Hall, y'all. So I stay weather aware. And when we have a tornado, and I live north in North Louisiana. When we have tornadoes just south of us, there's like 3 parishes south of us that if a tornado hits one of those parishes, I get out. Well, it hit 2 of the 3 parishes. So, of course, I'm sitting here watching the thing, and there is a squall line that is enormous. So what I do though, I'm watching it. I'm not getting too afraid yet. So I'm watching it and I notice I live on the I-20 corridor. So just so you know where that is, I-20 goes straight across the top of the state. It goes from Shreveport to Vicksburg. Well, it goes further than that, but just so you have an idea of where it is. So I'm watching the radar to see if there's going to be an opening in that squall line over the I-20 corridor anywhere. Well, I saw one and I thought, okay, I could probably drive west to Ruston through that opening, be in the clear. So I went and got my parents. My youngest daughter had already gone to a neighboring parish where her fiance's father lives. So they were safe already. So what we did, we headed west. We went through the squall line, and I will tell you, we got to one of the malls, and we saw rotation. It was up in the sky, but we saw the rotation, and we felt the wind. But there was never a siren go off on it. Now, I don't know if it touched down, but I could see the rotation. We could feel it. And, yeah, it was very scary. But we could still see, and it wasn't that bad, and the traffic wasn't horrendous. So we just made our way to the other side of the squall line, stopped. And I'll tell you what, my dad and my stepmother, my parents, we went, we sat, we ate, we had a delicious meal, and we just visited, and at the end of it, we had us some warm drinks. My dad had coffee, my stepmother and I had hot chocolate, had us a little dessert with that. So we made lemonade out of lemons. So we had a very good visit. So thank you all for being concerned about our safety. We were safe. We did get out. I am one of those that I don't ride out storms in my house. I just don't do it. I have seen what it can do. I have had a house hit by a tornado before, and it's not fun. So I do get out of here because, as I said previously, I do have some 100-year-old oaks in my front yard. And they are very shallow rooted. They don't have like a really long tap root like a lot of other trees do. So just a high wind will knock them over. So I don't play. So enough of that. So guys, the next thing I have is, y'all know we just had Christmas. Y'all have got to go hit them Walmart after Christmas sales. If you have children, grandchildren, nieces, nephews, whatever. It does not hurt to go pick up some things. One of the things that I picked up, I was hoping to find more of these, but I didn't. It's just like a little box. 50% off of $2.97. That's more like it, though, to me. That's more what that is worth to me. I'm going to lay things over here, y'all, and my table is so stacked up if you could only see. The next thing I got. So, if it's 50% off, you got 2 for the price of 1. I got 2 boxes of Christmas cards for next year. That's how I always get my Christmas cards. I don't believe in paying full price for anything. I got them 50% off, so I got 2 boxes for $5.96. So technically $3 a box for 18 cards. And they're beautiful. I love these wreaths. So guys, next year y'all may get one of these. And the next thing I got at 50% off. Now, a lot of their Christmas was already, you know, dug through. Wasn't a lot left. There was a lot of Christmas cards. But look at this. It's the 2024 little Christmas bear. I remember buying these for my kids when they were little. But I got one for both of my grandbabies. And my little girl, my grandbaby girl, she's coming, her and her parents, my son, maybe I need to back that up. My granddaughter does not control her parents, but well, she may. She does her Grammy. My son, his wife, and my grandchild are coming to stay the night. So guys, all them thoughts, prayers, well wishes, whatever you have been doing for my son, for a job they are working. He has an interview. When you see this, he had an interview at 10 a.m. this morning. We won't know how it's gone. So just keep all your good thoughts, well wishes, prayers being lifted. He is just trying to get a job so he can take care of his family. And, you know, we're doing anything we can to help, which right now is not a lot. They live with my daughter-in-law's parents, which the parents don't stay in the house very much because the husband works out of town and the wife goes with them. So, okay. So, that's the 2 bears. And they may be here pretty soon, so I'm going to try to be quick. The next thing I got. Now, I know this is too grown for them right now, but I'll hold them. Look at that. It is like the Nutcracker, the Young Readers Edition. It was $4.98, but I got it for half of that. So I'm happy because you think $4.98 is less than $2.50. It's like $2.98 or something. But yeah, I got 2 of those. So this will be for my grandbabies for later when they get older. I was actually over there in the children's section looking for a Lego Duplo table. I used to have one when my oldest daughter was a baby, but I don't know what happened to it. I might have sold it when we were planning on moving to Alaska. And because I sold everything. Just about everything that I owned, I sold. But my children's dad decided to move back and not stay, and so we didn't go to Alaska. The next thing that I got, and y'all, I got this last year, and this is also for older children, but I got one last year, so I'm getting one. I got this in this year. They're $10 originally. The Disney Advent. It's got storybooks. Now, I'm not going to open these. I will leave them. I will kind of show you what they have, though. Let me see if I can find... I don't know why they put them in all different... They should be... Just do them 1, 2, 3, but they don't do that. So, let's see. Number 1 is Disney's Strange World. This is a little book here. I mean... you actually can read it to them. And they come in these little sleeves. So, I'm going to keep this one in there. And I have the other one actually on my bookshelf right over here, waiting on my grandbabies to get old enough to enjoy them. I'm going to tie it back up so nothing falls out of it. But that was my Christmas haul. And guys, like I said, I got everything 50% off. And of course, while I was there, had to get my makings for my New Year's dinner. Of course, I got my collard greens. I've got some ham waiting on it. I've got my black eyed peas ready. I don't make it all individually. I have what it's almost like a casserole, but it's black eyed peas and bacon. You don't have to put the ham in it, but we're going to do the black eyed peas like a side. But it's black eyed peas, collard greens, bacon, garlic, thyme, onions. It is delicious, y'all. I could eat just that with the juice off of it on some cornbread. So good, so good. So the next thing we have, got my little notepad here with my notes, is our updates. Now, I'm looking to see if I have any of that here. I do not have my Disappearing 4-patch. Finally got that bound. It is done. It's probably in my living room with my grandbabies' play stuff, because we did have it out for Christmas. That one is still not done yet. That one's still not done yet. I got a lot that's still not done yet. I haven't done a lot of sewing this week, except for on one thing. The other thing that I got done this week was my memory ornament. This is an ornament that I made out of my uncle's. You'll see it's plaid. That's one of his flannel shirts. And I just made a memory ornament out of it. We'll come back to that in just a moment, though. The next thing that I worked on, Thursday nights, if you're not aware of this, I'm just going to fill you in, links down in the description. But Thursday nights, I go on live with Tammy at the Siberian Wind. We go live on her channel. And we do a sew-along, chat-along with everyone, doing the Land That I Love out of the Celebrate with Quilts book. And this is a series that we do every Thursday night. We will be doing it all the way through July, the end of July 2025. But it's like November, we took the blue and white star blocks and did them in November. December, we took the red and white star blocks and did them. Now, starting in January, every Thursday, we will do a different sampler star. So, y'all come along with us. We are having a blast. We are enjoying it so much. But I hope you guys come and join us. I do have the link down in the description. Now, the next thing that we have, I did do my Cotton Cuts Wild West clue. It's back here behind that curtain, and I'm not going to pull it out because my room is really disorganized right now because I am doing a house clear out. And if I find a craft in another room, I'm putting it all in here. And there's no rhyme or reason, no organization right now. Thankfully, all you can see is what's behind me because that's kind of organized. But also, I'm using my AccuQuilt, and I had things stacked on the table that my AccuQuilt is on, and I had to move it to use my AccuQuilt. So, guys, my sewing room is a mess. Next thing I'm doing, this is kind of upcoming, this Saturday, the 4th, we will be doing a sew-along. I'm trying to get my pattern here. We will be doing a sew-along with this pattern right here. It's called Preppy. This is a 5 fat quarter quilt. Now, you do need other fabrics along with that. You need 5 fat quarters. Let me see what else. 1 yard of a dark for sashing. 1.5 yard of white for background, a 1/2 yard binding, 3 and a 1/3 yard for backing. I don't think I have enough for backing, but I think I'm going to scrappy my backing. I don't like doing that. I like to have only 1 or 2 seams on my backing, but I'm thinking I can probably take some of my extra fabric, because I got a yard of all the fabrics, and when I saw this pattern, I'm like, that's what I'm going to use. So I only need a fat quarter, and so I'm going to have over a yard. I'm going to have 3/4 of a yard left, almost. But so I am doing this on Saturday the 4th. We're starting this. I have been cutting my squares out and my 5 fat quarters. And y'all, I think this, I've got like 3 different lines of Sweetwater fabric. I have the Christmas Carol. I have Red Barn Christmas. I have Snow Kissed. I may have another line. I'm not real sure. But I have 3 different lines of Sweetwater fabrics. But their greens and reds are all the same. So, perfect. Now, upcoming, I do hope on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. I haven't decided quite yet what I'm going to do. But I do have a trunk show that I want to do for you guys. I will be pulling all the quilts that I have completed. Not the ones that are like this. I don't want to put those in it, but I may. It's just according to how many I have, but I may. But I will be pulling you guys a video together showing you my recap of 2024 with quilts only. I do have some finished cross stitch. I do have finished projects, things like that. But this will be quilts only. It'll be my 2024 recap. And let's see. So that's the only things that we have upcoming. In February, we will start the flyaway with cotton cuts. So let's go back and talk about all of our current projects that we're doing. Land That I Love, Cotton Cuts, the Wild West. We will be starting the Preppy, and I have the Peaceful Baskets, but guys, I'm so far behind in that right now. I'm not even counting that in my thing. I do hope to be getting that caught up over this next week. I'm still going to be off of work. I actually am going into work this morning, Monday, to finish out my payroll, because nobody was there Thursday, and I can't do my payroll part without my super's approvals. So I was like, well, he's not going to be there. I'm not going to go either. So I didn't finish it. So I have to go tomorrow, which is Monday, to finish it. But yeah, that is where we are at right now. And I am still doing a house clean out. So I'm looking to make sure I've got 2 craft boxes sitting right here. And I am so excited. I'm doing pretty good about not getting in here and sewing all day. I really want to sew all day, but I'm getting my house done. I got my guest bathroom all swept, mopped, scrubbed, cleaned. It's good. That we call that my husband's bathroom, because it's closest to his office and I never use it. So I had to tell him before Christmas, you got to get it clean. I don't ever use that bathroom, so you got to get it clean. But now my bathroom is a whole different story. I may put things back up. And just because I've gotten 2 garbage bags out of there. I'm going through old products, old shampoos, bath things, like hand sanitizers. I'm getting rid of all that stuff. I don't need it. I need 1 thing of hand sanitizer in my house at a time. Not 7. I have a bunch. And because, when we had the pandemic, we couldn't get it. So when we could get it, we got 2 or 3 every time we could get it. and I shared with my family. And now, you know, we don't really use that stuff. We wash our hands with soap more than using the hand sanitizer, because it was found that hand sanitizer really doesn't kill all the bacteria. It's good in a pinch, but if you've got soap and water, please wash your hands with soap and water. Okay, I'm off my soapbox. But so I don't think I have anything much else going on. I do have a surprise giveaway. And what I'm going to do is just pull a video, and I'm going to be pulling comments. So, and I'm not telling anybody which one it is. It's just going to be a surprise. Here you go. We've got a winner. So, y'all be watching those videos and making sure to comment, because, you know, I've got to clear out my stash this year. 2025 is going to be a new year for me. And I read a thing today that said, if you don't change your habits and behaviors, it's not a new year. It's just another year. So, you know, they say new year, new you. Let's change the habits and let's become a better person. Be the better you. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to start my new year with a lighter load in my house. I actually have my laundry going, talking about loads. I'm getting all my laundry done before the new year, because they say what you're doing on the first day of the new year is what you're going to be doing the rest of the year. No, I'm not doing laundry. I'm not washing. I'm not doing anything cleaning. I'm going to be visiting with friends and family and enjoying myself, because I'm going to have a very good year this year. We're going to have a good year, guys. So thank you so much for joining me. These are just my quick hauls, updates, things that are upcoming. We'll have a New Year's Day surprise for you guys, or I will have a New Year's Day surprise for you guys. So make sure to tune in to that one. So if you have not yet, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, click that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. I do try to respond to each and every comment. And as always, until I see you again, I hope you have a very blessed day and a very happy new year. Bye, guys.